Hi Aries, this is going to be your love reading. I guess you can say it is for the month of August, although I appreciate we are near the end. But as I always say, you hear these messages at the time that you're meant to hear them. But I am sorry for the delay with your reading. As I just explained to Pisces, there was a time when, because I do these readings on my days off, in my free time. I work a 40-hour week, and there was a time when no matter what, I would put everything else on the back burner to make sure that the readings were always done and ready for you. But these last few months have taught me some valuable lessons, and they've taught me that if I have time to spend with friends, family, loved ones, then I need to do that. If I have opportunities to do other things or go to certain places, then I need to do that. If I feel that I want to just relax and chill for the day, then I need to do that. I need to start to honor my own well-being, okay? So I'm not going to stress out if all the readings don't get completed. I'm going to try my best, and I think from now on, whereby I've been doing 24 readings a month, the generals and love readings, I think I'm gonna have to somehow shift that around, and if anything, incorporate the two messages into one video, because trying to upload 24 videos a month, as well as I said, as working and wanting social time, is not easy. But that being said, this is your reading. As I said, I am sorry for the delay. So we're using the 9-card spread, okay? So in the center, Aries, we do have the Emperor. And the Emperor is the card for Aries. I don't normally say the signs when it comes to the majors, but the Emperor is Aries. But the Emperor, he rules his empire, okay? He's in charge. He can be domineering. He can be stubborn. He can be set in his ways. But he can be very trusted. He's very wise. So, the Emperor, we can say it's you, but maybe for some of you, you're dealing with another Aries. Maybe for some of you, the other person is more in control here, because I think the Emperor could be here highlighting that when it comes to this relationship, one of you is more dominant, more in control than the other. Now, we start up here with the 9 of Swords. So this is you in your own head, Aries. Have overthinking, worrying, having the same fear or concern. It can be very different for all of you. But there's something here that you are in your own head about. And when we overthink something, we can make it seem 1,000 times worse. Next to it, we have the King of Pentacles. And I just want to jump ahead because you've got a King of Pentacles here, which is Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Then we've got a King of Swords here, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And down here, we have a Queen of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Forget the gender of all of them, okay? That's not important. So look, I could say that we've got 3 people here. Earth, air, water. But it is possible that maybe you're taking on some of the qualities, some of the energies of one of those court cards as well. The King of Pentacles is grounded, secure. He doesn't fall for any bad apple, okay? He's more choosy, more picky. The King of Swords, very analytical. Uses his logic when making decisions. Always wants to understand everything. He's very probing, asks a lot of questions. Truthful, and always wants the truth. The Queen of Cups, ruled by her emotions. She is an emotional person. She can be easily swayed by her emotions. So, is one of those, could you say that at this moment in time, Aries, that one of those fits how you're feeling? But the other thing, Aries, is, are you a mixture of all three at the moment? Would you say that at the moment you are being choosy and picky? That you're not prepared to just settle for anybody, whether that be the person you're with or not? Is it that with the person you're with, you're wanting to feel more grounded? You're wanting to put roots down with them? That on one hand, you're being very analytical when it comes to this relationship and you're using your logic, but on the other side, you're feeling very emotional. Is it for some of you, though, that you are one of those individuals, but is there two other people? Is this a third-party situation? I don't often say that, and I don't like to typically say that. But the fact that there's three people here and one of them can definitely be you. Well, we have four if you think about it with the Emperor. But is there two people here that you have got to choose? Is it that the other person has two people to choose, you and another individual? Next to the King of Pentacles up here, we have the Knight of Swords. So he's the quickest knight. He comes charging in. And he comes charging in with communication. He's got something to say. So, is that you, Aries? Communicating something maybe to a King of Pentacles? Is that the other person communicating that to you? Are you hoping for communication? Is this what you're wanting? Somebody to speak their truth, or an opportunity for you to speak your truth? So we have a lot of court cards here, because underneath the Knight of Swords and next to the Emperor, we have another knight. We have a Knight of Pentacles. So this is the slowest knight. Very methodical, crosses all the T's, dots all the I's. He takes his time. He doesn't rush. He always gets to his destination. But nobody's going to rush him. He's going to do it at his own time, his own pace. Sometimes as well with the Knight of Pentacles, there can be a message, a warning, that the grass is not always greener on the other side. Now, next to the Queen of Cups down the bottom, we have the Seven of Cups. And if we look here, we've got this man here. And he looks like a magician or a wizard. And he's got this pointy hat. But as you can see, there's clouds going through the middle, or there's clouds going over the front of the hat. It almost looks like an illusion. And he's got his hand out. To me, I take the hand being out as a caution, as a warning. The Seven of Cups is a card of choices. We've got a choice to make now. After the Seven of Cups comes the Eight of Cups. We don't have that on the table, but that's what comes next. And we know with the Eight of Cups, it's a card of walking away. So is it, Aries, that we need to walk away from one of these individuals? Is it them that has the choice? Is it them that's got to make a choice about walking away from either us or another individual? The other aspect, with the Seven of Cups is fantasy, illusion. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in your own fantasies or illusions. But definitely don't allow yourself to get caught up in another person's fantasy and illusions. If this Queen of Cups is you being very in touch with your emotions at the moment, don't allow yourself to be swayed by your emotions. Maybe you need to be more analytical at the moment and use your logic when making a decision about a person or persons. Because the last card is the Three of Swords. Now we know that this card is heartbreak, it's sadness, it's loss. Yes, there's three swords there, which sometimes could talk about a third-party situation, how inevitably one person is always going to get hurt. That is unavoidable. But we don't want that person to be you. We don't want it to be anybody. Make the right choice, Aries. And if it's not about choices, then please start to see the bigger picture here. Make sure that somebody is not stringing you along. But by the same token, make sure that you are not stringing somebody else along. Because that Three of Swords could end up being you, that at the end could end up with heartbreak. Sometimes as well for me, that Three of Swords can talk about needing to get to the heart of the matter. And when we're dealing with swords, we're talking about getting to the heart of the matter through, the truth and communication. And we have up here this Knight of Swords, communication. Okay, Aries, that is your reading. Thank you so much for being patient. I hope the reading makes sense to you. And thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.